we would walk on the sidewalk. Innocent, remember, all we did was care for each other. But the night was warm, we were bold and young. All around, the wind blows, we would only hold on to let go. Focus, we need someone to lean on. Focus, all we need is somebody to lean on. Focus, we need someone to lean on. Focus, all we need is somebody to lean on. What will we do when we get old? Will we walk down the same road? Will you be there by my side, standing strong as the waves roll over? And the nights are long, longing for you to come home. All around, the wind blows, we would only hold on to let go. Focus, we need someone to lean on. Focus, all we need is somebody to lean on. Focus, we need someone to lean on. Focus, all we need is somebody to lean on.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving at point guard. Love, no good. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
On defense, Cleveland. And stolen by LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the first. Barnes with it. He's picked up by James. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first. And it's Smith penetrating. The kick out to LeBron. The three-pointer, no good. Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start to his season. His return to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging-type injuries, but things turned around, and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted.
Smith kicks to LeBron, takes the alley-oop pass, and dunks it down.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Good. Dellavedova's got his first 3 points of the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Curry dishes to Livingston. Here's Green. And the rejection by Love. And now a chance to hear from Stephen Curry about the team's struggles of late.
Whether we made shots or not.
You know, Clark, when you hear a talent as tremendous as Curry talk about what a struggle it is, you know you're watching just outstanding basketball.
Well, I tell you what, I like that kind of serious and focused attitude that really always been Curry's approach. It's one of the reasons he's always working to get better and hone and upgrade his game, and how he's able to take it that one notch forward each season.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot block, and it does intimidate them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Cavs.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Warriors trail by 9.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, James, LeBron with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Irving attacking. He gives them a double-digit lead.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Curry passes to Bogut. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas,
and so that brings the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Cleveland did not hesitate to set the pace. They didn't wait long to put together a 9-2. That does it for halftime as the game is just about set to get.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Checking out the game LeBron is having. He has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And stolen by LeBron. Oh, and here comes Smith all alone. And they'll keep possession. And he gets it to go. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love, but I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch 4-man made the decision even better, and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact to both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value-utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better, and while he's not an all-star yet, the sum of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Barnes.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Curry kicks to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Back to Curry. Fires for three. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Floats one up, and it's Spates with the rebound.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And stolen by Spates. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. Curry outside, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off.
Substitution for Warriors, Brandon Rush.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
Warriors, girls.
Warriors trail by 13 on the court for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And they double up James. Here's Irving. Green with the block. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. That one on Love. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Ian Clark. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Cavaliers.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see. That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But, guys, the pass, for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him. And the
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. LeBron with it. Now Green defending. Thompson left side. It's stolen by Bogut. Knocked away. Curry dishes to Thompson. Can't hit. And Cleveland will come the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
Clark, their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Kyrie Irving. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And he commits the intentional foul. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. In the corner, it's James. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe.
Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
How's that?
You just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on a limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
For three, Smith can't connect. We see the Cavaliers. So Cleveland will get the first possession. A look at Cleveland's starting group. Look at this.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Big time play at the basket right there, fellas.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question.
They double him with Love. And the wide-open shot from Green. And another three for Golden State.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Now here's Irving. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Irving. James has got 5 points so far. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Curry outside. Shot no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. LeBron, no luck.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Guys, you will not see too many of those kind of threes in transition.
It's stolen by Green. Nobody near Barnes. Nice open look, but it's no good. That's a 2 from Smith. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Tries to keep it alive. Barbosa. The shot is off.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your...
We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself. Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, and Clark, perhaps the most demanding of all, are the expectations they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, two guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Then it's Mozgov, and it's Irving in at the point guard. Clark, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Cleveland with a change here, too. James checked in for Kyrie Irving.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Rush comes in for Maurice Spates. Thompson, he's checked in for Ian Clark. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston.
And, guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Smith drives in, and Thompson sends it back. Deflects the pass. from deep three-point range, and Curry the bucket on the assist by Rush. And that's now 10 points for Steph Curry. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's LeBron, and Thompson sends it back. Love wide open. He fires. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. To the paint. Here's Smith.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it.
And so it's a
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their largest deficit of the period. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Let's go.
Cavs didn't start the season as a team built around the 3, but they would end it that way.
Yeah, and after the trade for Smith and Shumpert, it changed their dynamic. All of a sudden, they can do a lot of damage from beyond the arc.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
To the middle, it's tipped, stolen by Thompson. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance, and finished off by LeBron.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
And, you know, for the Cavs, they ended up in the top 5 and made threes per game, but they actually led the NBA and made threes per game after the trade.
Bogut kicks to Barnes. No good off the front iron.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Smith dishes to LeBron. Love outside. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to Smith. The drive by...
Oh, wow.
Beautiful jam.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that one.
Fry, that's for 2, and it would have counted had it fallen.
Okay, fans, put your hands together.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Cleveland leading by 6. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Mozgov. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Fry in at the 4 slot.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Irving with a clean look. No good on the 3. The Warriors shooting around 41% on the night. Iguodala wide open. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Iguodala's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Warriors. Irving passes to Shumpert. To the middle. And it's sent back by Spates. And now running up the court, Barbosa pushing it up. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
to tie it up. Cavaliers with the rebound. Outside Irving. Feeds it to Fry. He dishes it to Irving. Money!
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
And so here is Golden State. Got a hand on it, and now they decide to foul intentionally. Some changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Maurice Spates. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. James checked in for Shumpert. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Klay Thompson. He's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Sean Livingston.
Stephen Curry.
Irving against Curry. Green inside the three-point line. Green missing again.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
LeBron. Can't get it to go. Irving for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's an 11-point Cavalier lead.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quiet.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
Leandro Barbosa. Ian Clark.
Here's Iguodala. Pass to Clark. They need this. Misses there. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And in the win... So Cleveland will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center. Here's Barnes, and powered down the jam.
Emphatic throw down there.
That one reverberated throughout the building.
Nothing soft about his approach at the attack. And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year he played.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never. Has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Kicks it out to Love. And another miss by Cleveland.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Shot's good. Curry's got his first basket.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's the break. Fires the three. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Boak. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. LeBron James on the wing. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is up and in.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Curry, off target from the baseline. And so, and Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, who told us about his... I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Amon Shepard is out there with Channing. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Mozgov in at the 5 down low.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
Irving drives in, passes it to Fry. This one for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Fry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken, Clark, 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Mazzilli comes in for Green, and Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Golden State. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. James outside. Here's Thompson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Ian Clark.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him. And
good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money. That's no doubt. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Kyrie Irving. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. The drive by Thompson.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Full wide open look for Love. And that misses. That would have put him up.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
And guys, he wanted it. He desperately was begging for that ball and was dying to take that shot.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Warriors on top. They lead by 4. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline.
Gentlemen, I'm over.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was all about Golden State as the game got going. They didn't wait long to put together a 9-2 run. They were making a lot of... All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just...
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. One of the stories here, Draymond Green getting it done today.
And even though the defensive pressure and attention was squarely on him in that first half, yet he's still able to be the most effective player on the floor.
But for him, Greg, it's nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, we don't expect anything less, and I bet he has even more in store for us during the stretch run.
Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Curry in at the point. That's the Warriors' 5.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Irving. And Thompson throws it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Ian Clark comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. That bucket in no time at all. James has got 5.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Oh! And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Cleveland also making a change. Irving's checked in. Thompson. The shot misses. And Cleveland will come the other way. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. 90 seconds now into the second half. Back to Green. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard.
The shot's good from LeBron.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Iguodala kicks to Thompson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. 9 points for Klay Thompson. On its way from Irving for 2. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. The Cavaliers trail by 3 on the court for Cleveland. Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. Amon Shumpert is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Green inside the three-point line. Bullseye! Cavaliers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. It's stolen. Shumpert with the steal. Smith outside. The tray. Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Barnes, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And it's going to go on Amon Shumpert. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. James comes in for Shumpert, and it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova.
And this has been a clinic on what not to do defensively. Just atrocious.
Yeah, I would expect both coaches to really get on their teams about adjusting their defensive mindset and execution going forward.
James against Barnes. Back to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Bogut against LeBron. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Whoa! Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes. Even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And stolen by Love.
A three-pointer would be huge. Oh.
Boy, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
And here's Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 3.
Don't be afraid to make the extra pass. If it's open, take it.
You know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a 5.
And, you know, if it opens up to them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg. But the foul has to come immediately after that.
Here's Thompson. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're in front by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They need a 3 to tie, and they have enough time here to get a good look if they play their cards right.
He got it!
Just in time.
What a shot! Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really. And it's the Warriors to start out. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of... all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the 5.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound, a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it. Just enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal, and then off to the races.
Yeah, that was big time right there, Clark. That's terrific basketball.
Here's Curry with the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Irving drives in. It falls!
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 3. 17 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. What do you think, guys?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Beyond the arc. Bullseye! Now a timeout called by Golden State. Guys, your thoughts?
They need a quick three here. It's a tough shot.
Spread the floor and let's get to the rim. Attack immediately. We're going to extend this game by fouling, so we got plenty of time, fellas. We need to rush.
Here's Livingston off on that one. So it's an error.
Thank you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Tristan Thompson. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon. But not soon enough.
Yeah.